In this video, I'm going to show you how to take creative compositions of landmarks like this pretty windmill here. Working on your framing and viewpoint is the quickest way to take more captivating photos. To practice our compositions, we've come to this quaint windmill in Somerset. Beginners often make the mistake of standing square to the scene or landmark and using the central AF point to quickly compose their shots, but this results in boring photos with the main subject bang in the middle of the frame. Your DSLR has other AF points off centre, so let's use them. They're the easiest way to get creative with our composition. The way they're set up enables you to use the rule of thirds. This means you can place your subjects off centre in the frame for a more dramatic composition. Using a tripod is a good way to work on your composition, as it enables you to fine-tune your framing. Sometimes you only need a small movement to remove or include elements on the edges of your frame to make the shot work. Use your Canon camera's live view mode to be more accurate with your compositions. This again makes it easier when using your tripod. Also use the live view grid display and place your subject on the intersecting lines for a more balanced photo. We're shooting in AV mode today with our trusty Canon 5D Mark III at a mid-range aperture of f8. This is for good depth of field so our scene is sharp, and also for optimum image quality. We're also shooting ISO 100 for minimum noise. And as we're using a tripod, it doesn't matter how fast or slow our resulting shutter speed ends up, we'll always be getting sharp shots. Changing your position and experimenting with different lenses is the best way to get better shots. Try shooting handheld to experiment with compositions, then fine-tune your favourite viewpoints with your camera on the tripod. Try using a wide-angle lens. We're using a 16-35mm on our full-frame 5D Mark III, or use your kit lens at the wide end. Shoot from far away, so you don't need to tilt the camera up to fit the landmark into your frame. Next, take a shot again with the same wide-angle lens, but this time much closer. You'll need to get low and tilt the lens up to fit the building into the shot this time. This captures a more extreme angle, as a wide-angle focal length up close makes the buildings lean over, but it results in a much more dynamic image. Now go further back and use a telephoto zoom lens. We're using the long end of a 24-105mm to capture another shot. A telephoto focal length compresses the perspective, pulling elements in your frame together. You don't always need to shoot landscapes in the landscape format. Try vertical and horizontal compositions. The vertical composition works well for the shape of our windmill we're shooting today. And here are some of our favourite images from the location.